Love beats.
Selling your soul. And it all starts off with Bronny.
You want to know the story? All right,
Yeah.
so I was a senior at Sierra Canyon, and Bronny was a freshman, and I knew who he was, obviously, but he was in the hallway, and I bumped into him accidentally, like in the hallway. I was going to I think it was third period, and I was going to third period. I bumped into him, bumped his shoulder, and he dropped like his he had his textbook in his hand. He dropped it. We both went down to like pick it up, and we just kind of like locked lips, like.
Oh.
As you just heard in that clip, when Adin and Bronny first met, these niggas was K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Didn't know, in order to become a part of the elite after selling your soul, you gotta perform some type of gay act.
Like I was obviously about to graduate. I had met the kid, you know. Yeah, he was a freshman.
Why are you saying? Why are you talking about this nigga like he a random or something? I had met the kid.
Nah. Okay, anyways. So, dude, I'm in the hallway, right? I'm passing him and shit. And, I knocked, like I actually bumped into him because it was like that, like the last, like, month of school, this shit's hella crowded and shit, Sierra, bro. It's fucking crowded as fuck. So anyways, Duke, I knocked down his book, like, bumping into him. And we both kind of bent down and picked it up, and we locked lips, like, and we just, that was that.
So you telling me that Bernie gay? That's what you saying?
Nah, Adin is. Bronny did it on accident.
Yeah, Bronny didn't mean to do it.
Cannot believe this shit.
Hey, look, I've been on this earth 26 years and never have I accidentally kissed a nigga, bro. On accident. Not even close, my nigga. So either what you saying, I told you I'm gonna take this 100% for what you saying.
Nah, the real story is, you know AE, that shit clan?
Oh yeah.
I was in that, right? And Bronny happened to be in it for like a week. And I just played with him a shit ton, and then we just both left. That's really what happened.
Oh, word, yeah. All right. I knew you was lying though, bro. The story you just tried to put on me, bro, that's like some high school musical, like, weird type of shit going on. Like, nobody, like, y'all both walking, y'all.
Hold on, Duke. What's your, like, no weird shit. What birth month are you?
You're somebody right now where, like, it feels like everybody just needs the explainer on where the fuck you came from. Like, everybody is trying to piece it together. I was watching YouTube videos of people trying to be like, well, it kind of came up because of this, and it was kind of this or whatever. The Kendama team were just here. They were like, oh, yeah, that's the guy who does the sus shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, you're right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here's how it really all started. I mean, I started playing, you know, NBA 2K. You're aware what that is, right?
Yes.
You know, about a year ago, whatever. And I just streamed it. I hadn't averaged that many viewers, few hundred viewers to 1,000 viewers.
And you were on nothing social-wise at this point. Did you know anybody famous or popping or doing anything?
So that's the point where I had become friends with Bronny James,
Oh, right,
LeBron's son or whatever, right? So, great guy. Like I said, that's like my brother. Like, he actually, like, he's a reason why I feel like I haven't developed like kind of like a crazy ego, because he's like the most humble, famous person I've ever met in my life. He's crazy. So yeah.
But how did you meet him?
So he actually, we met through, like, we were playing this, like I said, he played 2K. This was right when COVID hit. So obviously, you know, he had time, like a bunch of people had time to start playing video games a lot because they're at home, you know. You know how it was the start of COVID. So he was home playing video games. We like kind of like were in this like little community clan thing. And we just like branched out from that little clan, and then we just kind of started playing together a lot. So I would have him on my streams, but it really didn't affect my viewership until we played this crazy wager versus one of the biggest creators in the 2K community. His name is Ticino. And it was crazy. It was like all over SportsCenter. I got LeBron to talk to me on the mic. Bronny got LeBron to talk to me on the mic. That shit, SportsCenter, Bleacher, all that shit.
How much money did you put up, or what made it go so viral?
What was it, like a $5,000 wager?
Okay.
Yeah. At that time, I was only making like $2,000-3,000 a month from Twitch.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? But I just had to do it. You had to do it. That's life changing right there. So we won, obviously. Bronny went crazy that wager. This was like in June, so this wasn't even a year ago yet.
That's crazy.
Crazy, right?
Yes.
So this shit was obviously life changing for me. After that, it died out a little bit. I just kind of developed my own fan base. That brought me from like 1,000 viewers to after that wager like 2,500, 3,000 viewers.
Okay.
So I like doubled my shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
At that point in time, Adin still had his soul, but what he didn't know was that Bronny was grooming this nigga to be the next initiation. Why the fuck would Bronny groom this nigga to sell his soul? I know you niggas didn't forget who this nigga dad was. This nigga dad is the best basketball player in the world, LeBron fucking James. And to get to the level that LeBron's at, you gotta sell your soul. This nigga LeBron probably sold his soul when he was in high school or some shit. And by Bronny being this nigga's son, this nigga's soul is long gone too. So since Bronny is a part of that shit too, he has to do his parts to move up upon the ranks of the elite. That's why this nigga Bronny went after Adin. Cause notice after these two niggas met, Adin started pushing that gay shit to a whole nother level.
Nobody clipped this shit what I'm about to say, but I want Duke Dennis to dick me down. Oh, fuck. Come on, spot me.
I feel like this is some form of soul selling. Like, I feel like this is some shit you have to do in order to like get into like the secret society type shit. There is no way I'll be a part of this right here. I ain't gonna sit here and count. I'll go far, entertainment wise, bro, to make sure that y'all happy. But this right here, I wouldn't be able to get with this shit right here. But I'm not even gonna sit here and count.
And I know a lot of niggas act gay as a joke and shit, but this nigga Adin, this nigga took this shit far, and some niggas know him as a gay Twitch streamer. I was reading some tweets, niggas know him for being a gay Twitch streamer because that's how much this nigga does this shit. The next step after the gay initiation was the test.
It's LeBron?
He said, is this LeBron?
Yo, first of all, I gotta say, gigantic fan, I love you. I don't want to be a fanboy, but like, I love you.
That was the test. The test was for them to see how Adin would react to a high-ranking member of the elite, that being LeBron James. You saw how nervous this nigga was. You saw this nigga couldn't keep his ground because this nigga was he wasn't himself. The demons was taking over, and they wanted to see if he would get on his knees and basically suck LeBron's cock, and that's exactly what he did. They knew that Adin wouldn't keep his composure when interacting with someone of that stature, and that's exactly what they wanted. Once they knew that, they knew they could get this nigga to do anything. Selling his soul. This nigga moving to Hollywood, that's where you know the demons is at. That's Gazer. He knows about that shit. That's where the demons and the evil is at. And this nigga, I think he moved there at the time of me recording this video. He moved there with a bunch of other sellouts. Rice Gum, Summer Rae, FaZe Banks. He moved to Hollywood with a bunch of other soulless influencers. This nigga playing GTA roleplay with Travis Scott.
Trav, I wanted to tell you something though.
I think this nigga said he's getting Drake on there with him, my nigga. Drake and Travis Scott is some of the biggest niggas in rap. You can't play GTA with these niggas without selling your soul, my nigga. You cannot do that without selling your soul, especially in 3 months. You cannot do that, it's impossible. So this nigga Adin is long gone and it's sad to see, but I guess he did what he thought was right for him, for his life, his career. I don't think it was worth it in the end though.
Alright. I got a special guest and you haven't met him yet. Hey,
Hi.
hey, Stream. What up, Rights?
Ronnie.
You want to say what's up to my duo partner? My partner. What's good, bro?
It's LeBron.
He said, is this LeBron?
He's getting his haircut. And Bronny gets done with his haircut. And we're just looking at his car. Next thing you know, I see LeBron just come out. Obviously, Savannah was there, Miss James, whatever. I talked to Trav, basically Drizzy's people, LeBron now. I already kind of like, I'm good, bro. I'm good. Everyone, we're just human beings. But let me tell you how it went down. I go up to LeBron. I swear, chat, it was the most clean dap up of all time I've ever done in my life. LeBron, I'm like this. I said, what's up, bro? I'm 80. He's like, Bron. That's what he says. He said, Bron. He said, I'm Bron. Like, and then he's like, yo, I said, yo, we met before. I don't know if you remember me, but I talked to you on the Xbox mic.
And he said, oh, and he started laughing. Do you guys think he remembered me or not? Do you guys think he did, or was he just saying that?
Entertaining hundreds of people, I'm entertaining thousands now. So it's like, you gotta think, like, a lot of these kids, like, and I'll give you, and I'll show you what I mean. A lot of these kids really rely on me to stream every night because I'm their form of a fix, you know what I mean, to get out of like their shit that they got going on.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I'm
you're
a
their
fix.
friend.
I'm their friend. I'm their fix. I'm what they want to tune into whenever, you know, if they get into a fight with their girlfriend or their parents are fighting or some crazy shit's happening in their life. I'm their way of getting out of that shit.
Like a kid in high school is looking at you. You are a little older than him. You got some money. You got famous people in your life. Things seem to be going great. It's like they look at their friends and they're like, well, he's kind of a dick. He don't got nothing going for him, etc. It's like you're kind of like their dream friend in a way. Is I think the category that they kind of put you into.
And I connect with these kids a lot, and it's just really cool that like a lot of them look up to me.